Didn't really get very much done, but that's okay because we get to talk about my raw feelings, which are some thoughts on pain and stress. I think a lot of it is you don't understand how much better life can get when you simply commit and don't stress yourself out with needing to make a choice all the time. I think that's one of the toughest parts for me is I make it like a choice and I stress about stuff that's already taken care of and I don't let myself have that victory even though all those times you've had those difficult moments and here you're still living. It's like there's something to celebrate with that. You're still here. So I think back to some of those painful moments of my life with graduating from college and feeling like I just failed at life because there wasn't really any relief with it because I immediately went from graduating to just piling a bunch of stuff in the basically my parents' car, right? So it's kind of easy to over dramatize the pain you're experiencing right now. The reality, why am I up? Well, I've been a lot in my head today, Phoenix and family. And I really wanted to keep the streak with the daily live stream, so that's what we're doing. But yeah, I think I over dramatized the pain. Think it's gonna last forever, and it's not. When the stimulus is gone, you'll find out how much of it really is up to you. You have to figure out how you can find peace from your stresses and worries, even if it's just a temporary thing. Little tiny wins will help you so much. There's not really a way to explain that. I remember after I was going through that really tough time, I really focused only on small wins, and I even wrote about them on social media. That was super helpful. We're not going to any appointment, no. We're just walking around in the parking lot, gonna get this little live stream out, and then get some sleep. Yeah, I think the tough part is there's just a lot of things I like to have happened by now, and they haven't. It's sort of like you're making a big deal about stuff you missed out on, and you don't really know what to do now. But the only thing you can do now is focus on the here and now. Is the only thing you can do. So I have some stress about moving next week, and it's really humbling because it's just sounds like stuff I've stressed about before. You're kind of sleepy. No, that's okay. I'm doing this way later than I was planning on, so it's all right. The beautiful thing is that you have tomorrow. You have tomorrow to get things right, to do better than you did yesterday. And when you have a day where you don't really get too much done or you drop the ball or whatever, it's a lot easier to do better than you did yesterday because the bar is so low. And I think it's tough because sometimes you can have a really rough day and think, this is me, or this is my new normal. And it's no, it could literally be the outlier of outliers. We will be going to bed, yeah. For now, we're just going to do this real quick. Get a quick 30-minute live stream in, keep the stream alive, keep the streak alive. I know future Dallin will be appreciative. I know he'll be appreciative, so we'll keep that streak going. Wake up tomorrow, be in a better place, be good. But yeah, the pain's temporary. Maru, what's up? The pain is temporary. The pain will one day be gone completely. And all the things that are so frustrating and so upsetting right now, they'll be gone. So like the only thing that'll be left is whatever is going on in your head. So that's why it's so important to feed your brain with really good experiences and moments. I actually read this thing on Reddit, and it was talking about how bad solitary confinement is. Like when you have no visual stimulation, you have no things changing. No worries. Take care, Maru. I think of like times when life feels so mundane and boring. It can feel really tough. And that's why you just have to respect the brain you've been given. For me, with the ADHD photographic brain, I have to be super intentional with what I watch and what I do and all that other stuff. When I'm moving, when I'm in flow, I mean, life is amazing. Life is super amazing. But it's just giving myself the grace to do that and not forcing anything. But I think it's a combination of the pain feeling like it's going to be longer and it's just been too long. But you do eventually get through. You do eventually get to the other side. You need to go to bed. Good night. God is always with us. I appreciate that, Phoenix and family. It'll be a better day tomorrow because we kept the streak alive today. That's the facts. So I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. Just like don't have much food at home, and the fact that one of the jobs for the window washing, I thought I was going to get 75 and I got 50. Good night. Just these little things just kind of eat at you and you just feel just less than. But you don't have to act less than. You don't have to respond in that way. But it's tempting to stress. But again, the pain's temporary. A lot of like the most successful people on planet Earth that will live on planet Earth, they're able to say no to these feelings that seem so real, but feelings are so fleeting. I don't know if there's anything more fleeting than a feeling. You can like act and get yourself into a whole different vibe and mindset. Like you could do some like dance or something like that and just like completely turn the mood and the vibes around. Really easy to do that. So your actions are going to set the mood and the tone more than you realize. And it's super important to be super on point with that stuff. Take care. Appreciate you being here. It just feels completely different. The energy of today compared to like a few days ago, it's like a couple days ago, it's like we're just moving, we're grooving, getting some, window washing clients here and there. And today I was just so in my head. I think I went back to sleep like 2 or 3 times. It was just comparing my life to other people's, just sort of stressing myself out. It's just not a good way to live at all. And you can't hide anything. God knows everything that you struggle with, that you think about, that you stress about. And you can't hide anything from him at all. He knows everything that's happened and is going to happen. And he's able to ease your pain and help you find peace in your sorrow. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate that. Good night to you, too. I know it's really late. The only people that would be on right now and have it be like a normal time are the people like on the, in Europe and all those places. So I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just part of me is just like I want to get out of here. I really do. And the pain feels longer than it actually is. But I know future Dallin's going to be glad that we're doing this quick little live stream. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. So the choices you make going to build your character and affect you. It is kind of very humbling for me when I look back at things I did that were not very wise, like failing my accounting class in college, even though it all still worked out. You still have all those feelings in your body, you know? And other times of doing other foolish things, like telling somebody you'd be somewhere and then you fell asleep. And I don't know, all these kind of other things, like, it's all in yourself still. So it's just, I don't know. There's some days where it's like, I really don't want to be here anymore. I certainly don't want to be living at this apartment anymore. Goodness gracious, I want to get out so bad. But I won't be able to get out before my time. I still have a couple days. But yeah, these feelings they're valid, they're real, but you can act yourself into a whole different feeling and vibe and energy. So it's kind of giving yourself the grace to believe that. But I think another problem is, dude, I probably had like 2 hugs this whole week. Maybe 5, probably like 5. I had a good time hanging out with some friends yesterday. Maybe more like 5, but it's like, that's like, I don't know. It just does something to you when you're just that starved of touch and human connection and whatever. It just does things to you. So, but with how cringy this is, we're still getting it out, and we'll have a better day tomorrow. Today could have been a lot better. I'm the one who chose to go back to sleep multiple times. I'm the one who chose to stress about my feelings instead of acting myself into a whole different vibe. I'm the one that was comparing myself to better days from the past. But the best days are ahead. But there's definitely moments when it seems like it's, you know, those days are really far away. But we keep going. We keep going. So salvation's of the Lord. There's a really good verse in Jonah, book of Jonah, that says that, you know, salvation is of the Lord. There's no words to describe how much I wish I lived in my own apartment. I just had my own energy, my own vibes to myself, because like other people's lukewarm whatever energy, it can just weigh on you. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Frustrating. But again, we keep going. There's certain times when you've experienced so much hope and peace and joy that you're like, well, you can't like get the hope out of me because I'm always gonna have hope. But at the same time, it's like, I really wish we were in a different timeline sometimes. It seems like growth is so slow. Progress is so, invisible. But there will be a better day. There is a better day on the other end of this one, on the other side. And for future Dallin that might be watching this, it's just, you can't let yourself stress about stuff that's already taken care of. And people will do whatever they want, man. People do whatever they want. They can unsubscribe, they can follow, they can do whatever they want. There could be somebody that seems to care about you, then they drop you like a hot potato. It's like, people do whatever they want to do. It's not wise for you to bring feelings from past stress and drama and trauma and whatever into the now. It's just not wise to do that. I think my memory is just so too good for its own sake sometimes. But again, we'll keep going. It's like the second you connect with God, and I feel like in many ways doing these has helped me connect with God. It's like you're good, you know? You can feel his love, you can feel his peace, you can feel his mercy, which is all very well and good. Yeah, I mean, this is what we're looking at right now. It's tough, dude. It's a tough time. And your choices will make things harder for you, or will make it easier for you. Life is a whole lot easier when you don't make space for stuff that's not good for you, when you're just, rock and rolling and vibing and cherishing the blessings you got. When you're stressing so much about what you don't have, life can get really confusing and stressful. Much more than it was intended to be. I think sometimes I have these big feelings and I just so tired of them. But you have to keep going. We all have different, one benefit of feeling so much is I can be really a blessing for people, helping them enjoy whatever moment is there. But anyway, that's kind of all we have to say. The pain is temporary. The pain is temporary, and you don't have to let yourself get tormented and tortured and whatever by things that once upon a time happened. It happened. You can move forward, and it's okay. So, yeah. But people do whatever they would like to do. So we give ourselves, you try to give yourself grace, move forward, and we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, it's kind of that. A lot of stress and frustration and just lack of clarity today from all the sleeping in and stressing and just, yeah. Instead of wanting out, the best way to, enjoy the here and now is to actually be here instead of wanting to escape. Because when you want to escape, you don't enjoy the simple blessings of the here and now, then, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? When I get to my new place, it's not going to magically fix all the frustration and lack of healing and stuff that I've had and all the whatever else. It's not going to magically fix all that. So it's important to recognize that and move forward. So, yeah, the pain's temporary. As frustrating as it is, right now most of my siblings are out of town or somewhere else. My mom was telling me about how it's kind of crazy. Her and my dad are empty nesters right now just because of all the other kids are at other places. It's like, yep, so just enjoy the time, right? You got some trash cans. You don't need to treat yourself like trash. You don't need to do that. Treat yourself like treasure, not trash. When you've been treated like trash before and you felt that way, it can be tempting to treat yourself that way because that might be what you're used to. But that is not wise. That will not bring you any closer to your goals. It just won't. So, there might be all kinds of other possible timelines, but the best thing you can do is be in the here and now. You can't change anything that's happened You can only be in the here and now. And God will help you. He'll help you get through the here and now. He'll help you embrace the life that is in front of you, which can be really tough to believe. But he's able to do it. He'll help you embrace the life that's right in front of you. Even if it feels like it's just, like it's too late or whatever. He can help you turn things around. You can stress about all the opportunities you missed, or you can get excited about all the opportunities still available to you. But yeah, I think sometimes I take too much of the weight on myself. I feel like I need to carry it all on my own. But yeah, there's no real reason to do that. You will get through this eventually. The Lord will help you day by day. And that's really all it takes. This is a day by day thing. Day by day thing. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior, as James Clear says. So you want to level up your life? Well, you got to make sure you level up your environment. Move a lot. We're made to move. Another part of the solitary confinement thing, a lot of the worst part of it is because they lock you in this little room and you can't move much, right? So you feel constrained, you feel confined. So that's already a big issue too. So another problem too is when you make your problem so big, you forget that God is able to help you out. Able to help you out. Able to help you keep going. And it's just going to take time. So it's going to be okay. When you act in a stressed out manner, then you're obviously going to feel more stressed out. If you act in a way that everything is working out and that God is truly helping you with building your best life, if you act in that way, then you will see new things happen. You'll find new healing, you'll find new growth, you'll find new joy, you'll find all these things, right? But you do have to act in line with that. You have to get out of your own head and stop hating on yourself. This is really me to a T right now. It's kind of easy, not gonna lie. Because sure, we're doing better, but still in the hole financially, certainly mentally, emotionally. I have really good days, but then there's days like this one where it's like, wow. My phone's been really dumb, so I take that. It's easy to take that kind of personally. It's been dropping calls. I had a phone interview yesterday. Dude, my phone dropped 3 times during the interview, which really was frustrating. So, I don't know. I really don't. Kind of tired of this life, I'll be honest with you. Tired of my own BS. Tired of not making space for myself and stressing about stuff that's already taken care of. And yeah, it's tough. It's already tough. It's already going to be tough. It's tough before you make it more tough for yourself. I have a poem that talks about seeking to treat instead of tempt. That is applicable. So, but yeah, you know, you'll figure it out. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. God, see, the thing is, this did not catch God off guard. He knew this was going to happen. He knew all the things. And so the best thing you can do is kind of turn to him and move forward. But I do think that's probably the most useful thing I've said in this live stream. It's like if you're acting like it's all going to work out, you're acting without stressing about stuff, then you're going to have more favorable outcomes. But when you stress about stuff, you're overthinking, it's obviously not going to help. It's not going to do you any favors. You want to bless your future self, not stress your future self. Time is going to fly by regardless of how you spend it. The pain really is temporary. So, yeah, but you're gonna figure it out. It just takes time. Learning to use your God-given brain to help you instead of hold you back. Letting it help you stay in flow instead of throwing it off. Throwing it off the A game. So, anyway, it's too early to quit. It's too early to throw in the towel. Like, I still have a couple of days, but yeah, feeling. There we go. Yeah, I mean, all you can do is all you can do. Choosing to make good use of the life you have right now. Right? Like, if the most powerful person, you know, got to give you some advice, what would they tell you? Zebra. You have to make space. The only way the new you can step into this moment is if you make space for them to emerge. That is the only way. So, as much as you stress about stuff that's already taken care of, and you fear things that are never going to happen, you're going to be in your own head. But if you can make space for that new version of you to step out, then the old you never has to come back up. You can keep him from resurfacing. You can drown him. It's just kind of a rough way of saying it, but that's kind of what needs to happen. And then you just kind of give it to God at that point. You know? That is, I think, one of the best things you can do right now. It's one of the best things, instead of stressing about all manner of things that are already dead and gone, you can get excited of what's alive in here. Stuff that you still can do while you have the time, right? So here's that verse that talks about, like, the new is old is gone, the new is here. That's a verse that definitely applies to what I'm feeling right now. But yeah, dude, just at the end of the day, you're making space for the new you to emerge, and you're gonna be just fine. So that's all you gotta do. Like, the new you would not make any space for any temptation, would definitely put in the work that needs to get done, would be turning to God about everything, making space to move forward. And yeah, that's really all you gotta do. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. God is good. Make space for the new you. You'll be all right.